How could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Pardon? Hello, gamers. Welcome back to Doki. Hi, gamers. It's the game Faerie. Welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Woo, woo. On the last episode, Monica went bye-bye. She is no longer on the title screen. We opted to delete her. Link, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. So I guess Link is still stuck in this loop of the literature club. Let's go ahead and continue on. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. And we see big blue-eyed Sayori. Hello, Sayori. Hey, Link. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up on that habit once again. Link, are you proud of me? For what? You know, her mouth drops. For waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Sayori's arms up by her side. Even though we walk to school together every day, she sinks low. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. Some rosiness to Sayori's cheeks. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Link, have you decided on a club to join yet? Yes, we sure have. It's called the Anime Club, Sayori. You should join with us. A club? I told you already. I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Whoa! Pardon, Miss Sayori? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Sayori bops up, her mouth wide, eyes even wider. Which one? Tell me. A gleeful smile. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. Her fingies pointed together with a pout. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. And gamers, we are no longer in the street with Sayori. We are now in the classroom. Empty desk from wall to wall. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. Oh, and we're now in the brightly lit hallway.
I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. And it's the familiar literature club classroom. We see the closet door in the corner. Charts and pamphlets cover the walls. Hello?
Ah! Link! What are you doing here? Sayori's face doesn't hide how shocked she is.
Well, I glance around the room.
Girl 2! A familiar face named Natsuki. Huh? So you're the Link that Sayori's always talking about. She smiles. Thank you for stopping by. Girl 1 says, a familiar face named Yuri. Hey girl, welcome back. It's a pleasure to meet you, Link. A serene smile. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri, Natsuki says. Girl 2. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, Yuri says, her name now revealed. Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Do we, Link? Do we? Because you seem to have no working knowledge of what just transpired between all three of us.
What? Working? Sweat on Sayori's cheeks. Link, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. Yuri chimes in. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Ho ho. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Natsuki cuts Sayori off, her fist tightly by her side. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? Natsuki instructs. How about I make some tea as well? We know you're good at that, Yuri. Oh my, gamers. We are back.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, a tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Sayori's expression large as Natsuki grins.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, just hurry and take one. A pointed tooth from Natsuki's mouth.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious! Sayori chirps.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. Her head turned away, but her eyes peeking at Link.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Oh, we know all about that, Yuri. I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not. Natsuki and Yuri going back and forth.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that. Yuri stammers as she plays with her hair.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Link, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Yuri's eyes closed, deep in thought.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are actually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Sure about that?
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Her eyes lock on to Link.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, I like a lot of things. Her eyes closed once more. But don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri! Natsuki butts in. Well, about,
the first thing he said.
Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Link wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing, Yuri replies. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Link?
Maybe.
Sayori pushes through.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? Yuri's silent. I don't disagree or anything, she speaks up.
Yeah,
Natsuki responds.
you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then, as for Yuri...
A bead of sweat on Yuri's crumpled face. I have to read manga?
Jeez! You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. Yuri's silent.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I will offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Yuri's eyes shift to Natsuki.
Really?
Natsuki shoots up, excited.
I mean...
She hides her expression, hair in her face.
It makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come with me? Natsuki and Yuri both wearing their shyness on their sleeve.
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute! Sayori slides in.
Sayori, shut up!
And slides right out.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
Sayori giggles.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Link.
You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Pink blush stretches along Sayori's cheeks.
Oh, Link. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. The widest smile on Sayori's face. Now that you've joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Link. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Something tells me this ain't over yet, gamers. And we will pick up on this on the next episode of Doki Literature Club. Not so fast, Link. The fight is not over.
I did not realize that this game had so much content, and I'm excited to explore further. What in the world? So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can continue on this journey. When will it stop? Nobody knows. Maybe this is just our lives now, gamers. Maybe this is just forever, just trapped in Doki Literature Club. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, make sure to follow there and leave a comment about this game's twist. Thank you so much if you got to the end of this episode. And as always, gamers, I hope that you're having a good day, a good night, a good time. And I will be talking to you gamers real soon with some more content. See you, gamers. Bye-bye.